name is Garba, the Executive Youth Governor of Kaduna State. I am contesting the position of the President under the People's Liberation Party. Now, if I happen to be the President of Nigeria, what I'm going to do for my people is, first of all, everybody, we're facing a security challenge in this country. And what I'm going to do is to provide security for the citizenry. And the second one is agriculture. I will ensure that there's a food sufficiency for the country, for the citizenry. That is, I will prioritize the agricultural sector. And the third one again is economy. I find out that honestly we have a lot of problem in our economy because we have a lot of natural resources which are state managed, and I will focus on that economy again because economy is the bedrock of every societal group. So I will ensure that I focus on the economy to ensure that everybody lives a wealthy life in Nigeria. The fourth one is the education. I will also give a priority to the educational sector because I see a lot of children are out of school and everybody needs to access education in this country if truly we want to grow as a country, because they said without education a country is not going to be developed, but with education a country is going to be developed. So those are the things that I think I'm going to give priority because in economy it involves both employment opportunities and a lot of things that involves in economy. Thank you, sir, and thank you, my fellow Nigerians. If you vote me into power, that is what I am going to do for my citizens. Thank you so much. Long live Nigeria. Long live the citizens of Nigeria. Thank you so much.
What party?
People's Liberation Party.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joel. You spoke about security, right?
Yes, sir.
You spoke about agriculture and economy. So,
Yes.
but I don't know, maybe the agriculture is under the economy or is a different agenda of itself.
It's part of the economy, sir.
Good. So, how do you relate the economy, the agriculture under your agenda as the economy?
Okay. First and foremost, economy form parts, agriculture form part of the economy. And one thing about economy that that it is very, very broad. It is a compound word. We have socio-economic growth and economic development. Socio-economic growth has to do with what? Boosting the lives of people, of the citizenry. The kind of jobs you do, your salary, income, the types of food you eat, the types of house you live, the types of cars you drive, and all that. And now in agriculture, for us to grow, because Nigeria had agriculture as its main source or mainstay of economy. But now Nigeria have abandoned agriculture now, then focus on oil now, which is what I want to diversify the economy by giving agriculture a priority so that we can remove our eyes on oil and then also focus on the economy to ensure that we generate revenue to the country. How I'm going to do it is to ensure that I bring in the new technology in farming, because in Nigeria now we don't care. You see, a one man will farm, a one man can farm and then he will eat. One man will farm and then he will in turn eat the food that he produced. So we cannot subsist like that, or we cannot continue as Nigeria. I am going to introduce new techniques of farming, technology that I'm going to bring, farming mechanization, to ensure that we boost our agriculture. Secondly, again, what I'm going to do is that
I will bring in farming
mechanization. Okay, how I'm going to do it, farming mechanization. Now we have a Ministry of Agriculture. In all the both federal status, we have them in states, and then we also have them in local government. We have tractors in the local government that are lying down. They are not functioning and they are not making use of it. But in federal, we have Ministry of Education, Ministry of Agri, we have NADA and stuff like that. Most of them are not doing what they should. So what I am going to do is that those tractors that are lying low in the local government, I make sure I repair them, resuscitate them, bring them to life, then what I'm going to do, being the president, irrespective of any party you came from, as a governor or local government, I will establish a cordial relationship with you, because from the federal government to the local government, I must ensure that each state governor has a fund that they will fund to the local government, down to the local government. Because in America, you see, a one person can feed the whole of this Abuja. Only one person, a farmer. But why are we not practicing it in Nigeria? Why? Why are we not practicing it in Nigeria? We just leave the farming, the agricultural sector to only peasant farmers. And peasant farmers, if peasant farmers are the one farming, and there's no how we can boost the agriculture. We can never boost the agriculture until we engage both states, federal and the local government. From there we have food sufficiency in our country. We will eat and also export them to other countries again. And now we'll also supply fertilizer, this hybrid seeds, for us to be able to ensure that we have a food sufficiency in my country. Thank you, my fellow Nigerians. Thank you if you vote.
I'm not done with you, Mr. Joe.
Okay.
I love the way you convince us in the way you answer.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to convince me in 20 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Coming from the state when we have the challenge of insecurity, as a governor, how do you intend tackling security if at all elected as the president? And what have your state done so far in tackling insecurity?
Okay, in Kaduna State.
In 20 seconds.
Okay, sir. In Kaduna State, where I came from, there is a challenge of insecurity. And the problem is that, power is vested from the federal government. The state governors doesn't have that power to bring security, to deploy security to the state when there's insecurity. What I'm going to do in the state is that, number one, I will devolve power to the local government. Because if I devolve power to the local government, they have the power to, if there's any uprising or any insecurity challenges, the local government chairman will have the right to deploy securities to the local government for them to be able to tackle, so that farmers can go to the farms and produce their
And
money.
as the president, how do you intend tackling security in 10 seconds?
As a president, number one, I will ensure that all these frontline states that are bordering other countries, I will establish a strong force, a strike force security formation in those frontline states that are bordering other states.
What are those strong force formation?
Okay, a military base. It's going to be a military base because customs there, their own work is to generate revenue.
Don't you intend bringing out people in the local communities, like the local vigilantes?
Okay, like the local vigilantes, we have a lot of teeming youth, wallowing on the street. So what I will do is that I will meet the community leader.
Was that your intention, or I brought that?
Yes, sir. That has been my intention. It's also for part of the security.
All right. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you, Mr. Joe.
Thank you, sir.
And may God bless you. We hope to see you in the next one.
Thank